For our special guest today, David Kramer needs no introduction to South African audiences, and he has created numerous musicals which have been enjoyed by enormous audiences locally and internationally. His adaptation of the play Happy New Year is a musical tale of love, hope and acceptance. The quirky, hilarious rom-com stars the fabulous Bianca Flanders and Dean Balie, who are also one of South Africa's favourite actors. Here's a quick preview of Happy New Year.
All the people in the street, they pretend that they don't know it. They pretend that they don't know it, but it's coming anyway. And they're on their knees and praying, eyes toward the heavens, but God in heaven cannot be found. And we walk down Old Street, you and I, on our tired feet, and we wish we were young again, and we wish we were young, and slowly fall, and slowly fall, and fall in love, my love, with love again, and slowly fall, and slowly fall, and fall in love, my love, with love again, and fall in love, my love, with love again.
Wow. Come on over. What a way to start the show.
Yeah, okay.
David Kramer, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations on a sensational performance. You are like the curious case of Benjamin Button. I mean, you just keep on looking better and better and better each year that we see you.
Well, thank you.
But I think that's the secret to you looking fantastic, is I think you get so much happiness from your work.
I do, and working with young talent like Bianca and Dean, I mean,
Yeah.
I find that is just the best thing for me. To be, to be in the company of young people keeps me young, I think.
Beautiful. Tell me a little bit about how you happened upon Midsummer and then converted it, I suppose, and made it South African.
Okay, so I have a very good friend in London called Nicholas Kent.
Yeah.
And he's a very well-known director in England. And he came out about a year ago and said, I'd like to do something with you. And I saw this wonderful play at the Edinburgh Festival called Midsummer, written by a Scottish playwright, David Kramer. And would I be interested in adapting it?
Yeah.
And when I read the play, I could see how it would fit in Cape Town.
Yeah.
And so we obtained the rights and I did the adaptation, and then Nicholas came out from London to direct Dean and Bianca in what we now call Happy New Year, because it's set over the New Year weekend.
But through the adaptation, like there's the Cape Town noon gun, there's so many Cape Town references.
Yes.
When it moves around, will you adapt it to other places that it goes as well?
No. Midsummer, the play, was set in Edinburgh, and it's sort of a song to Edinburgh. And when it has been done internationally, and it has been done all over the world, it's always done as an Edinburgh play.
Okay.
And we are the first to get the rights to adapt it to another city.
Okay.
So
it'll stay Cape Town.
So if we do it anywhere else, hopefully, let's say we go to Australia or something like that, then we will do it as Cape Town, just like we're doing in Melbourne.
Stunning. Now, tell us a little bit about the scene that you've just done. What is happening in that moment?
This is kind of towards the end of the play, and they've kind of finished this really, really crazy wild weekend, and they're about to go off to their separate lives. So this is like the last kind of tribute to their weekend, to Cape Town. Yeah.
Let us know a little bit about your character.
Well, I played Dan. Full name is Daniel Osmond Oliver Mansfield, also known as Doom, or Giffy if you want. And Dan is very interesting because he likes Breitenbach poetry, plays a little bit of guitar, has this dream of traveling through Africa and just playing songs, but he also does some shady dealings on the side for his boss, Tiny Texeira, aka Mr. Big. Yeah, so that's Dan, basically.
Beautiful. Now, you play more than one character. I mean, what's it like getting your head around and then staying so focused?
Oh, you know, it was, initially it was a little bit tricky because we was kind of still figuring out lines and remembering things.
Yeah.
But once you get used to it, it's fine. Actually, it's my favorite part, actually, is getting to do the other little, little characters. Yeah, I mean, I play a master, you know, criminal in a black negligee and a red leather jacket. So, so that's been quite
I
fun.
like that.
Yeah.
But also, the time loop is fascinating in it, because I think, like, it's the day starts every day exactly the same. I mean, you need such tremendous focus and memory, I suppose, so that you can do it exactly the same constantly. I mean, tell me a bit about the preparation and the, you know, the space that you're in your mind to be able to focus on that.
You know, it does feel like a marathon in your head once you're on there. But
Yeah.
I guess through body memory, it becomes easier. And also, we said in the beginning, you know, we know it's only going to be the two of us, and we have to have each other's back. So yes, sometimes we forget stuff, and sometimes things don't go according to plan. But most of the time, it's about body memory and you know, being in the story as such.
Yeah.
Can we discuss that very racy sex scene? Because it's one thing, I think, it happening in the movies, but on stage, like, I think you're fully aware that, you know, you're all fully clothed and stuff, but it's quite a lot.
I was just really relieved that it has to be a bad sex scene. You know, if it had to be the alternative, then I think my nerves would have been finished.
Yeah.
But it's, you know, it's nice. It's been great to work with Dean. We feel very comfortable with one another, so I think that's made a big difference. And you know, we just approached it, you know, in a way that this is our work, but it's also hilarious.
Yeah.
So that made it much easier. I think the
Yeah.
fact that it was funny.
Why should people come and watch this play? And what is the magic, I suppose, that you have that just keeps on creating just such magic on stage?
Well, I think people should come and see the show because it's quite different.
Yeah.
I don't think we've seen this kind of writing in Cape Town before, and that's a tribute to the wonderful work of David Kramer.
Yeah.
And it was such a pleasure for me to just work with a great play. And the play has so many levels. It's very funny most of the time. It's very romantic at times, and it's philosophical. So it moves you, and emotionally, you know, that's what's great about it. But putting it in the Cape Town context, I think makes people smile because there's so much that you recognize. You know, you can really take the journey with them to all of these very familiar places.
Yeah.
So I think people in Cape Town who can come and see the play will really love it for that.
Yeah. And is there a possibility for it moving internationally? Are you going to take
Well,
it
we
everywhere?
hope so. Yes, we hope so. But you know, at this point, nothing confirmed. But it's the kind, because it's a two-hander. It's the sort of thing that can play at an international festival.
Amazing. All of the details on Happy New Year will be on the Afternoon Express website. Thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank you.
Really, really a fantastic place. The best of luck with the full run. Lovely seeing you again.
Thank you.